community of Tibetions. This is Mr. Abundance. Also, you can expect a lot of mishaps, because this is my first live broadcast using StreamYard. So the sharing and files, Mr. Abundance is in for a treat. But today I will be going through the registration of with a new member using admin credit. So I will be doing the registration, and I will be open up the e-wallet. I'll be also showing you the price of the TBC, so that people are not confused. When Mr. Abundance says it's at least 120 US for a TBC, the cost, I know what I'm saying. And so I will show you where to go to find these things out, because these things are in your blog. I will also go to the back office a little bit so new members can get familiar, because I realize that a lot of you are watching my videos, and I do appreciate that. And so subscribe so you know when Mr. Abundance is live. All right, so let's go to this now. And this is going to be strictly training as quickly as possible. So I will be sharing my screen. I will be sharing my screen. Share your screen. So I'm also doing this for the first time, folks. So bear with me using and so I believe that my yeah, I am now sharing my screen. I can see that. Excellent. So let's deal with yes, where do I go from here? This is excellent. All right. So for those of you, let me just no, I'm not going to sign out, because sometimes this takes a little time. So I'm actually in my back office, and so you can see the dashboard, the send button. And so for those of you who are told that you should attend send button meetings, this is where you will come. So this is in your Kringle's Cash back office. After you would have logged in with either your username or your email. You can log into your Kringle's Cash back office either using your username or your email that is associated with the account, plus your password. Once you entered into your back office, and so you will see dashboard send button. So this is where you come to go to your send button meeting. You press on this and it will give you a link. For example, tomorrow is the send button meeting about 5 p.m. Eastern, West Central Africa time. And so that's about 12 Eastern Standard Time. Now, after that, the new wallet is not an active icon anymore. Rewards is where you can do several things. Under rewards, when you click on your rewards, this is what you will see. So I've already clicked on my rewards, and so you will see this, your cookie rewards, how much you have in cookie rewards. So this account has been already gone through redemption in May. And you also find the transaction verification option. So this is where you come to verify transaction that Kringles that you would have received, or if you are the sender, so that you can verify. All right, so now before we go into the training, before we go into the creation of the creation of the person who I'm sponsoring. Now, I want you to look very carefully. This is where you will find the price, your gold grain calculator. Very important. So you can always know what is the cost of 1 TBC. Now, 1 TBC is sold at 40 grains of gold. You see right here, it says 40 grains, okay? That is what you pay for 1 TBC. And you will get 100 million cookies, all right? Now, you go down here, and we are under rewards again. And so you click on your calculator, and you will scroll down a little bit. Here now, admin is saying a few things here. For those of you who are buying bulk credit, admin recommend, actually, if you're buying one, it's 10 grains of gold. 10 grains of gold is now $31.80. So that you are aware. If you're only buying one credit, that is what you should pay. Now, if you're buying more than one credit, admin say, okay, give you for $9, 9 grains of gold. 9 grains of gold is now $28.62. So, and this is the current price. This is the current price. And so now 40 grains of gold, it's now $127 US. And so this is actually should be the cost of a TBC that you should pay. And it is very important, especially for new members, because a lot of the old members, they will not tell you this information. And so you will run off with old and outdated information and give wrong information to people. It's not your fault. It's because your leaders, they have removed themselves from current information. Some of them is even in deep sleep. In deep sleep, as far as the east from the west. These were the foundation members in TBC. But because they did not have any root, when the wind blew, it blew them away. Because they have no root, as soon as the little water run through the valley, it swept them away. So they're no longer to be found. These are the people that left you with information 2 years and 3 years ago. But you need to maintain and keep a close relationship with the blog. There is where you will get current information. That is how admin speaks to the global community of TBCians through the blog. And so this is where you come. And if this is not enough, you can go to your TBC e-wallet, because somebody said to Mr. Abundance, Mr. Abundance, you know, they have people there that is saying it is 14 Kringles and you are giving 12. What is happening, Mr. Abundance? Now, I don't want any one of you to be misled. If you want to know the price of a Kringle, you come here. And so when Mr. Abundance give you, a matter of fact, when Mr. Abundance give you 12 Kringles, that is 12 Kringles. Look at the price here. The price of 12 Kringle is $123.35. That is the price of 12 Kringles. And that 12 Kringles, you will get 1 TBC, 100,100,000 cookies. And once redeemed, will give you a little over 1 million Kringle. All right. So this is how you can verify if you have been cheated or not. Do not go with hearsays. It is very easy to spread negative. Always go back to your resource. Your back office have all the answers that you need. So you don't need to let anybody tell you anything. Hence the reason it is very important as you bring new members, you create your WhatsApp group, and especially if you're in Mr. Abundance team, You need to connect with us. There is where you get authentic information. You don't have to question these information because they're coming straight from admin. They are in your back office. All right? So I hope you get this very well. The price of 12 Kringle, and if you want to put in one Kringle, you can put in one Kringle. No? One Kringle is $10.28 US. So there you go. All right. So now let's speak a little bit about the promo, August promo. August, now September promo. You know, in conference with admin, the statistics and record are presently showing, as of yesterday's date, that 98,058 admin credits were distributed so far. And we have used 56,679 as of yesterday's date, which was the 24th. Now, I have 5 WhatsApp groups that are filled. So that is 257 members, plus 257 members each. Plus, I have a Telegram group with over 4,000, about 4,120 something. Now, I have added all these members up, and it gives me, just in those groups, I have other groups that I am managing as well, but I haven't counted them because I took into consideration that a couple of them may have spread themselves into other groups that I have. And so I did not count them so that I don't count them twice. Now, based on my calculation here, in my own personal groups, I am seeing 5,406 people. Now, when I divided that 5,406 into 56,679 people, it's only about 10.5 to each member. Now, it then tells me that an admin is saying, if we continue basically on the present pace that we're now going at 10% a day, by November 30th, the latest, the 4th of December, we should have 1 billion members in TBC. I am saying that the people that I have in my group, if they were really serious, and I'm talking now to my group now, if we were really, really serious, are you saying with admin free credits, it's only 10% that we would have registered with a free admin credits? What are you saying, Mr. Abundance? What you're saying is that it's really and truly is not even 10% of the people that are working or 5% of the people that are working in TBC. It's actually 1%. And so the 1% is actually carrying the burden for 99%. You know why? This comes down to leadership. Nothing rises above leadership. When I said to you in my 21st century group, when it comes to leadership, it doesn't get better than what Mr. Abundance is training. Because a lot of the leaders that came before, and I heard their stories. But what they failed to understand is that when you are inventing something, it never goes the way you intended or saw it. And so you may have certain benchmark to do certain things, but you realize that because you're inventing it, you didn't expect what you're now experiencing, and so you will have setbacks. I always quoted Thomas Edison, the one who invented the light bulb. The record showed that he had over 1,000 setbacks. You know, the reporters asked him, Mr. Edison, how do you feel, you know, or felt by basically failed 1,000 times? Edison said, no, I didn't fail 1,000 times. It took 1,000 challenges to finally bring forth the light bulb. And so the leaders, and I'm now addressing the present leaders, you must understand also, because you cannot give what you do not have. Water doesn't rise above its own level. It is impossible. And you can only change a culture by showing a renewed vision. It will not happen by the memories of the past or the present. For you to change a culture, you must show a new vision. And so what you must realize is that in foundation, which is the strongest part of the structure, a lot of things that you never calculated, even those who had blueprints drawn, they even realized when they begin the foundation, they didn't realize that the water table was that high. A lot of things happen in the foundation as you begin to build. And so it will take a little adjustment. That is why it's not any and anyone fits in the foundation. It calls for a different type of vision, a different type of mindset, focus, energy, persistent. The people in the foundation are the strongest in mind and character. And they also get the greatest benefit. You have the greatest issues and challenges, but you also will be rewarded with the greatest benefits. That is what foundation does. And so every little bump and setback you get, and you murmur, and you put your hands in the ear, you are not ready yet for foundation. The foundation was not meant for you. And so now let's move on a little bit. And so I am now appealing to those of us, and I must say, I really appreciate those of you who are working, because you are now showing you're really carrying. The 1% is carrying the 99%. You are not the one complaining. Players do not complain. It's those who sit in the bleachers. Those are the ones that complain. Those who sit in the bleachers. And these are the ones that needed this economy most. These are the people who are sitting watching the 1% who are easily scammed and are looking for a exchange more than anybody else, not the people who are playing, because the people who are playing are busy focusing on winning this game. They don't have no time to deal with exchanges, because they know that what they have in their hands is spendable in the form when we enter full-blown economy. I told you that what Michael Novogratz is saying now, that the millionaires and the billionaires in fiat, they are now changing their fiat into cryptocurrency. Why are they doing it? And why are you now willing to dump your cryptocurrency for fiat? It was Earl Nightingale that says, if you do opposite of what the majority are doing, chances are you will never make a mistake in life. You will never make a mistake in life. And the possibility for you to become successful is even greater. With this knowledge that if we continue the same way that we are now registering, I'm talking about the 1% who are working, our ability to put 1 billion member on the platform is November 30th, the latest, December 4th. You need to sound this on the rooftop, and you need to do something else to help you. We need to promote, apart from you have the August promo, you need to promote the rapid 24-hour program. You need to let your referral who are now coming in know that even with an admin credit that allows you to waive the registration fee of $30, once you are in the system, you now have 24 hours to register 2 persons. You will get 10 million cookies. And if those 2 people go out within their 24 hours and register 2 people each, that's 2, 4, plus the 2 you have registered, that is 6. Admin is saying, if you can build a team of 6 within 48 hours, you will get 1 TBC. 1 TBC to the words over 10 million US dollars in crypto asset. This is what we should do with the new members, because this will excel the growth of the community. And of course, we need to concentrate on the merchants. And that is why September is geared towards mass merchants adoption. Now, Mr. Abundance, you have done a lot of time there. Okay, so now let's deal with the registration, and we will go through that very quickly. And so this is where you will come, the marketing. Under marketing, you have the link here. And so it says you will copy the link, and let's sign out of this person's account. And so we'll now open up a new link. We're doing the registration, folks. And so this is what it now looks like. And it says you should enter the person's email. So let me go for the person's email. I think I have it down here. Okay, so this is the person that Mr. Abundance is registering. And so you will come back and you will put the email here of the person. That is how it is done now. Then you will click on admin credit. And you will go down. Louisa Williams is the person who is sponsoring. And it said continue to step 2. So you will continue to step 2. You will press that. And then it says to contact your sponsor, Louisa Williams. All right. And so you will contact your sponsor to verify the account. So now let's log into Louisa account. Okay, it's take a little bit to log in, but let me see if I am in the right account. If you want to know, yes, you can always look at the referral link as well. That's the same one that we've used, yes. or you can always come back to your profile. Okay, so we're now going. By the way, I could have just gone into accounts and go into admin credits, and I should see. I should. No, I think no. I went in. Probably I went into the wrong account. Where? Let me see something. Yes, folks, this is live. Let me check again. Let me check the. One moment. Okay, 106. Wisdom 106. That is Wisdom 106. Let me log out of there. Let me check something. Let me stop sharing my screen a little bit. So that let's do this Wisdom 106. 101. That's correct. Yes, there's a little mishap that happened. Just give me a second. Let me fix. Yes, I know what went wrong now. Yes, I shouldn't go back on the admin credit. I should have gone on the approved credit. Yes, that was the error. I'm so accustomed to go on the. I'm so accustomed to go on the. I tell you. Okay, and so instead of you go on the admin credits, okay, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen so that. Let me go back to share my screen. Where am I? Where am I? Yes, let's go back to share my screen because I want you to get this. Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm now sharing my screen. Beautiful. Okay. So what I should have done when I come back to accounts, I first click on admin credits. No, I should have clicked on approve registration credit. So you come here and you click on approve registration credit, and so it says that that person has already been credited, and then you come here and you click approve. Okay, so I have approved that person. So that is how the new registration system. Oh, Mr. Abundance. All right, and so after that is done now, then I'm logging out of that account, and so I am going back into the person's account, and I will use the referral link of that person to continue. Okay, so I will open up a new page. So I will go back in, and I will now copy also the email that was used. Yes, it's a little bit more, little time, but what is happening, why admin implemented this move is because there's a lot of registration that has not yet been completed, and they're basically clogging up the system. So you come back here, you put back in the email, and it should recognize You put back in the email and you continue to step. How do you want to pay? It says, it asks me how do I want to pay. Okay. So actually, what happened here, the computer retains the information of the upline. Sometimes it happens, you know, your computer stored information of the upline. So that is what you see. So if you get this, you just remove the information for the upline, because it should not be there. Okay, I actually get that yesterday. Okay, all right. So you will come back here. Let me get the person's name. So this is the application area. This is now what it looks like. So you put the person's name here, okay, and then the country. The person lives in Cameroon, so we will put Cameroon, and we will create a password for that person. Okay, and then we will click the terms and condition, and then we will submit that. Contains, okay. It says users can only contain characters. Okay, so there's something up here, but there's no character in this one. There's no character in this one, so I'm not too sure. There's no character here in this person's name. Alphabetical characters. You know what? This should have been actually the username of the person. Sorry. So let's put the username there. It's not an email at all. It's supposed to be a username. Yes, Mr. Bundes is making all the mistakes for you. So it's pure, and we will give that person 133. Okay, so that's what it is. All right, so now it's processing. So that should be actually the username area and not the email. So it's now processing. And so it has processed the person's information. The computer still holds on to the previous owner, the previous, not the name, now the email. Yes, this is a slow one. And so I will come back. I will now use the email of the person. So we're now creating the account. So from here, this is normal. So that is the person's email, and I'll put in the invalid credential is saying. Okay, so let us do something. Let us let us log in. Okay. So this is the person that was created. So see, we have it there, pure 133. And then let me just use my WhatsApp number for the sake of time. And so you can see all the different challenges there, so that you can actually master and know what to do. Because sometimes, you know, a new thing can be a little challenging. So you know what happened, what to do. 779 3248. Okay, so you put in the, make sure you answer the security questions now. Okay, we will move that to number 3, and we will go down to the security. What city did that person grow up? Okay, we will put Limbe. We will put none, since we don't have that information. And what's the favorite food? And we will put fish. Okay, so you will, once you answer those, you scroll down, and then you will click on update. Now that is finished. Now we're going to create the person's e-wallet. So we will get the email of the person, and so we will come back here under Kringle Cash. This is register. You click register, and then you will put the person's email there, and we will go equally and get the name of the person, and we will put the name of the person where it says name, and then we will do the password. it actually has to match, and then voila. Then I will just save the information. It's asking for the security question, and we will put fish for that person. Okay, and then we will save the information, and then it will ask you to confirm, just to make sure, and then you put, and then, so this is the e-wallet that was created. It has 0 balance because the 250 Kringles has not yet reached. Sometime it could take a couple of days for it to reach, so please allow it, because this account has already been upgraded, as you can see, in full. Okay, this is the person's back office. Okay, so this is the person's back office that I am actually going now to show you on the dashboard that we have already created. So I have so this, voila. So this is the complete registration, applying the Kringle, applying the admin credit through the new system, and also creating the e-wallet. What else did we say that we were going to do? And so again, this is your accounts area, where you will come and you click on accounts, and it will give you your account information. If you want to know when this account expired, you will click on your accounts. If you notice, it says paid, and it expired on the 24th of September 2019. That is when this account expired. Your lifetime wallet is already paid already, and the date of when it was done, it was on the 25th, which is today, and it also shows by what means this payment was made, and it shows admin credit. All right, for those of you who are going to do bulk payment, you will come back here again, and you will press an account. You will click on accounts. It shows bulk payment. You will come here, and for example, you can't put in 1, so we will put in 2. Okay, we will put in 2. Let me see if I can quickly open my blockchain. Wallet. Let's see if you allow me. Let me see. I don't have let me see if I have my information in here. I hope so. At least we can see No. I don't have my link on here. I'm sorry, folks. I don't have my link in here. All right. But you will put into, if you're just buying, you can't buy one. And once you do that, you just click on Bitcoin, and it will actually shows you, you click on Bitcoin like this, and it will, everything here is already set. Do not try to change anything. That is what admin has been reporting in the blog all the time, that you only thing you do here, you just click on the clipboard. Once you click on that, that will highlight all the information that you need, and you just go back and put it in your Bitcoin wallet. You do the same thing here. Don't manipulate the figures, because it will stay longer to process, and a lot of you are manipulating those numbers, and then you come and you complain to Mr. Abundance that it's taking too long. All right, now if you want to see your credits, then you go down here to actually view your credits. I'm not too sure this person have any credits, so I would not even do it. All right, so that is where you find all those things. Now for the merchants, which is very important, because next month is merchant. For those of you who want to know the merchant listing, this is where you will come, and you click on merchant listing. As it says, the name of the merchant, the product you're carrying, if you have a Facebook link, your business phone, business email is very important. And if you're a merchant, please try and upload your business onto the platform. All right, and you need to put a picture, a storefront image, okay, where the address is, the street, and all these things, so that people can capture you, the zip code, your country, and Google Map should actually find you, and then you submit. It is very easy. It doesn't cost you anything to be a merchant. Only in the future you will need to have at least a business license, so that all of us, when we buy something, we know that this is a business that is registered in the country, as stated. All right, so I think this has come to the end of my training. I think it actually went over a little longer than I expected, but forgive Mr. Abundant. The first time I'm using this feature is already 42 minutes, and I think that a lot of information were given, and so you see all the mishaps also Mr. Abundance had. And so when you have these challenges, you should know what to do, because I have actually went through a lot of challenges, that could have prevented me from registering that person. And so that's what happens when the computer retains the memory of the previous record. It can give you some challenges. So sometimes it is good to go back out completely and refresh your browser, and then come back and do the registration. Okay. All right. So thanks again. And this feature called StreamYard, that was recommended by admin, can only take up to a 6 persons live. And so all right. I think admin, I didn't even realize that people are watching me. All right, I'm now seeing the live blog. Forgive me. Welcome, admin. I didn't realize that admin is also on. Admin is actually on my live broadcast. All right, welcome, Jean Claude. Cash in hand. That's right. Okay, so welcome, admin. No, to be honest with you, I wasn't following my my chat, and so this is the new lineup, and I like it very much. Welcome, Sylvia. Yes, all of you guys, thank you very much. Yasa. You will learn. Okay, excellent. Yes, I think there's a lot of information that and people, a lot of chats that was going on there. My goodness. He said, what do you mean by registration? Okay, somebody was asking. Let me go back and see. I can do this quickly. Best of luck. Hello, yes. Admin says, hello, Mr. Abundance. MD Aso Ali says, hello, Mr. Abundance. Yes, I'm happy to be here. Thank you very much. Okay, Joycelyn Conores, hello, my dear Tibicians. Yes, hello. Okay, excellent. So now I understand this thing. So the next time around, I should be better at this. So I am now looking at all the features, and it is also very, very interesting. Okay, hello, my fellow Tibicians. That's Jean Claude. Yes, welcome. I wasn't pleased that the promo was to come and end, but magnanimous admin, wise as usual. Listen, we are dealing with an admin that is truly magnanimous. And as admin has reported on the blog that we are the architect. And so as the architect, no, he is the architect and we are the builders. And it's up to us how we build this thing. We can build it we can finish build this house in 2 weeks, folks. Or we can build it in 20 years. It's up to us. You know, when we show up to that construction site, talking will not do it. You have to lift the tools and every man has to be on deck. So that's it. Hello, Mr. Abundance. Yes, Mike. Hello. Yes, hello all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As I wind down. Yes, let me see the last. I'm going to share here a post from. Okay, beautiful. Okay, it will help you a lot. Thank you. Okay, beautiful. Okay, Burundi. Excellent. 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 Okay. Okay. They say click the comments to pin them. All right. Okay. You know, I'm actually learning this thing. So they say click on the comments to pin them. Let me see how to do that. Okay. Okay, never mind. All right. So I think that we have gone through this. And so next time I will Sir Christy Kringle, how are you? Okay, somebody's saying Sir Christy Kringle, how are you? All right, good. All right, okay, beautiful. All right, no strong team leadership is in Pakistan yet. All right, so admin is saying no strong TBC leadership is in Pakistan yet. So this is a message going out to Pakistan. You have Mr. Abundance, and so Mr. Abundance is making himself available to those of you who are serious in Pakistan to get in contact with Mr. Abundance, and let's do it. We will form a WhatsApp group and we will begin to build. The admin is giving credit so that each person can come in. So Pakistan, you cannot be left behind. Yes, hello, Shoag Ahmed. Yes, beautiful. Admin is saying, if you're from Pakistan, my friend, you know, Pakistan is still sleeping. The numbers are not showing. So get in contact with me. You have my WhatsApp number. I will put it there. Is +12687793248. Uh-oh, I wasn't even typing there. So +12687793248. Okay. So that's my WhatsApp group there. Excellent broadcast, but thank you very much. It is my first broadcast. Now I click on admin's thing, and it shows up. It shows up below my screen. So let me see. If I click on somebody else, what will happen? See, we're trying out this thing. I could be helped if you use it. Okay, let me do that. It seems like every time you click, it shows up the comments here. But is that pinned? I'm not too sure if that is pinned in the comment at all, or it just shows the comment. So I guess I need some more training on this, how to pin the comments. Okay. All right then. Maybe I'm doing it and I don't even know. But whatever is worth doing, yes, pinned. Okay, excellent. So whatever is worth doing poorly. It worth doing badly until you can get it right. And in closing, in the beginning, you will do a lot of things that you will not get paid for. But if you remain consistent and persistent, at the end, you will get a lot of payment for things that you would not have done. And so this is our time. This is our short-term pain for long-term gain. That's what the millionaires and the billionaires do. They know that they must go through short-term pain. But a lot of us are trying to circumvent the system by having short-term gain to end up having long-term pain. No, that's not how the wealthy mindset thinks. That's not how the wealthy people and the go-getter and the people with vision thinks. They know that for them to realize their goal and their dreams, that they have to be hard on themselves at first. Because those who hard on themselves at first, life will be easy on them in the end. And so it is very important that all of us roll up our sleeve, all of us put on our boots. I am saying, based on how we are registering at this moment at 10%, if we really roll up our sleeves, put on our boots, we can bring 1 billion member by the mid of August, because I have seen the graph. I have seen the graph. And so it is within our reach. How important it is for you to be able to spend your millions and your billions. It will show by your action. Successful people, my friends, they move with a sense of urgency. This is urgent. This is urgent. And how you move will determine your vision. It will determine your vision. And so again, life is a fight for territory. And if we fail to fight for what we want, what we do not want will take over. This is Mr. Abundance saying, it was nice having you. Let us roll up our sleeve. Admin has really given us the platform. He has given us the credit so that we can now bring in mass production. The answer is, what else do you want? What else do we want? Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure having you. Thanks very much, admin, for being there. All right, and so I am now signing out of my first broadcast on Yardstream. And Yardstream seems to be very cool. Outlook is not allowing us to do this anymore. So Yardstream, as admin recommended, is my first time on there. And so I am getting, myself familiar also. And so Mr. Abundance can afford to make the mistakes, because so that he will help you. And so I don't want to spend any more time on this. So I think it was very enlightening. And so thank you very much. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.